Thank you. This has been a very enlightening hearing, and I want to thank everyone that's sitting here. I think about growing up, the concept of college, what it meant, and I think we've lost our way along the way. It used to be where higher education was a legacy, and I'm part of that legacy, by the way. My grandfather was a third-grade dropout. My dad went to war, the GI Bill, went to Ohio State, got his PhD in agronomy, was 40 years and a college professor, very successful entrepreneur. His legacy is me sitting here, going to the University of Miami and now here in Congress. That's the way it has always been in the past. Education was supposed to be our gateway. HBUs, during the days of segregation, during the time I grew up, their mission very simply was to produce the greatest minds ever to go out and represent their communities, to command respect, because that's what the goal was. And at that time, black communities, HBCUs graduated more, a higher percentage of black men than any other race out there. So from that point to where we are now means we've lost the mission. And it's time for us to bring back some of the ethical, the idea of the product should be our kids, not the institution, not to bloat our bureaucracy with a lot of people making a lot of good income. It should be, what is the mission to make our country the greatest in the history of mankind? And I'm so thankful we're finally having this conversation, because obviously this has been going on for quite a while, to where it's muscle memory. You just do it and sit in summits and people think of all kind of unethical ways of doing things and see no wrong with it. That's not who we are. So I'm excited about the fact that, first of all, you're here to educate us all. I'll now know what credence goods are. I will never forget that. To my last day, I'll say, was it really worth it? It is about return on investment. We have to be as innovative in this industry as we are in everything else we do. What is it can we do to tweak the innovation to make sure our kids are coming out smarter, better, more hopeful, not ever thinking it was a waste of time? And what is the right niche? So we're going to start doing that. And I'm so thankful we have a panel here on both sides of the aisle. We realize we need to address this issue. We're going to lean in very hard. I think if I can just make one last ask, I think we have a very innovative legislative body now, House, Senate, and the President. We want to get this right. Our big ask is, as innovative legislators, we need to hear from you. We need to know, what does that mean? What does it mean to tweak this so that it's truly the best experience for the kids coming in, for parents thinking that was a great choice for them? So we're going to ask you guys to do that. I would say, be more proactive than you ever have been. Think outside the box more than you ever have been. Know that we're willing to hear this, and we're willing to work with you. We have to be as innovative, and I think we take the special window we have now that we're having these conversations and make that happen. So I want to thank you seriously for this particular hearing. I've learned a lot, things I had never known about and now know, and now we now know we have to get moving to get things accomplished. I'd like to thank the witnesses again for taking the time to testify before the subcommittee today. Without objections, there being no further business, the subcommittee stands adjourned. Thank you so much.